Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today we are finishing off the Industrial Zen Penthouse, but before we get started I just want to give a quick thank you to my husband for making my intro and my matching outro. I just think they are beautiful and I wanted to give him a little shout out for his channel as well. So my husband does YouTube just like me, but he doesn't play The Sims yet. I am working on that, but he plays a Planet Coaster and Roller Coaster Tycoon, and he builds these beautiful amusement parks, and now he's working on a Black Sails themed amusement park and Planet Coaster. So if you are interested in that, his name is Phoenix Respawn, and I did put the link to his channel in the description of the video, so go check out his channel. So let's get started with the build. So what I did for the layout, I did make the guest bedroom on the first floor and the living room is going to come on the second floor. I just wanted to flip it around a bit and make it a little bit interesting for me. So this is a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom penthouse with, of course, a living room, a kitchen, a walk-in closet, and everything your sim needs to live in a luxurious Zen house. So I really tried to keep true to the theme that I was going for, so Industrial Zen. So you will be seeing lots of bricks on the inside and lots of wood as well. So I'm using, of course, wooden flooring, lots of wooden slates, and trying to combine the two styles together, but don't make them look I don't know, too powerful. I tried really to make it very balanced. So I hope that I succeeded in that. So for the second floor that I'm doing here, like I said, there is going to be a living room. There is a little computer nook there on the left side corner, and on the right side corner there is going to be a little Zen area. Just a little place where your sim can relax and gather his or her thoughts. Oh my god, his or her thoughts. Yeah, okay, that doesn't sound right, but you guys know what I mean. So yeah, that's basically it for this section. I do have to say I am using custom content in this build, but I did try to tone down the custom content, so I'm only using some items from Peacemaker IC, like the living room set here, the 2 couches, the ottoman, and all the rocks are from Peacemaker IC and the bathroom set. But the coffee table that I'm using is from Mango Sims, and the flooring that I'm using is also from Peacemaker IC, and that's basically all the CC that I use. Everything else is from the game itself. So yeah, what else did I needed to say? Of course, if you want to download this penthouse, it's on the gallery as we speak. Just search my Origin ID LoveSimplySim or use the link in the description. I did put in a link, and if you use that, you get all the CC that I'm using here. It's all included in that little package. So there's a folder in there that's called Blueprint. You will put that in your trace folder, and there's a folder in there called Mods, and that goes into your mods folder. So yeah, that's basically it to download this house. And of course there is a custom content list for the people who want to download everything separately, that is in the description of the video as well. So I really tried to not make this over cluttered, because it's a Zen penthouse. I wanted it to be very zen, not cozy, so not much clutter here. I didn't use any pillows anywhere else, only there on those couches. Yeah, that's it basically for the living room area. So starting here with the computer, I really wanted to implement a computer because a computer is very necessary in The Sims. I mean, I always need a computer when playing my Sims, so I really wanted to implement one here, and I didn't want to place one downstairs because there's a little game section going downstairs, and then you have the kitchen and the guest bedroom, and I thought it would make it a little bit too messy, so I decided to place the computer here, and also using the mirror from the new stuff pack Vintage Glamour. I love that new mirror. That's my favorite mirror in the game at this point, and the reason that I love this mirror so much is because it's a full length mirror. Usually what I did is I just placed two mirrors together and moved one up to make a full length mirror, but this is so much easier for me, and yeah, this is a really nice design. It has a beautiful frame, so this is really one of my favorite pieces of the set. But I also love the world globe very much from the Vintage Glamour stuff pack, where you can make drinks, so it's like a mini bar. I like that very much, but I just couldn't implement it here because it didn't fit in with the style, which is a shame, but I will be using it maybe in another build. So yeah, here making a little section for my Sims books. She loves to read. Here she is living here. Again, I usually play with girls, and this is from Peacemaker I see as well. I think from his Myra set, if I'm mistaken, and the shelves are from his Shaker kitchen set, if I'm right. So I don't use any curtains in this build. I didn't want to take away from the openness and brightness that you get from the natural light, and to be fair, you have like wooden slates and those squares in front of those large mirrors, so it's a little bit private already, so I didn't want to place any curtains. It just took away from the entire build. So this is the Zen area, and of course I placed some candles on the floor for some relaxation, and some wooden mats there by the fish tank, which I really like. That's from Dine Out, by the way, and a lot of stuff that I'm using is from Spa Day. I don't know, I think Spa Day really screams Zen to me, so I do use loads of pieces of Spa Day in the build, incense of course, and candles. So yeah, I don't think I place much more here, but I do play around here with some wooden slates, but we are going to do that a little bit later on in the video. So here I'm trying to decide how I want the layout to go, and at first I wanted the guest bedroom on the right, but then I thought, I don't know, it looked a bit weird, so it ended up being on the left, and on the right side there will be a bathroom with the kitchen in front. I know that's not really ideal, but this is a really small penthouse. This penthouse is located in the Arts District, and it's only 30 by 20 size big, so it's a really small lot, and I even didn't use the entire lot size because on the left side we have this large balcony with the swimming pool, and on the right side we have the balcony with the bar and the dining table, so that takes away a lot of space from the house itself. So it's a tiny penthouse, to be fair, but it's not a very expensive penthouse. But this one was I think under the 200,000 simoleons, which isn't a lot because my last penthouse, the luxurious modern luxurious penthouse, I think it was called, that was over the 500,000 simoleons. So if you compare that, this is actually a very cheap penthouse for your sim to use. So the kitchen is from Peacemaker I see. I'm using his Shaker kitchen cabinets. I wanted to go for the Spa Day cabinets, but I still have the glitch with the upper kitchen cabinets that the lighting doesn't really transfer, and yeah, it's a shame because I really wanted to use no CC counters, because I think the Spa Day counters actually would look very nice here, but yeah, I'm still waiting for that little update. Hopefully they will fix it someday. So yeah, what I'm doing here, just trying to make it look nice, putting in some clutter. I did forget the the fridge here, and I was like, oh my gosh, where should I put that fridge? And I just place it on the left wall, and it doesn't really bother me that it's there. Usually I try to attach the fridge to a counter, you know, that it's like a part of the kitchen counters, but now it's all on the side by itself, but it looks nice. So I'm still happy with how that turned out. I do have to say, I did not know how I wanted the layout to be, so this entire layout of the house is something I made up on the spot. Usually I know my layout when I'm starting, but this time I didn't. I didn't really plan it, and it's like my other build, my vintage of my glamour manor that I did a few days ago. I didn't plan the layout, and everything was a bit too small, and here everything is also a little bit too small, so I really should work on my layout more. So this section, I didn't know what I wanted to do here. I had this open space, and first I was like, let's put in a second living room, but it looked a bit weird, and I didn't know why I wanted a second living room, because we already had a living room upstairs. So I changed this in for a bar. Then I was like, well, maybe a bar. A bar is fancy and nice. A bar is always nice to have. But then I thought, well, we have a bar on the deck, and the deck is like a few feet away, so why should we have a bar? So the bar that I'm making here is going to disappear again. So here you see me looking like, nah, that doesn't look right. So deleting the bar again, and then I'm like, okay, let's do a dining room. But again, there is a dining table right outside, so I scratched that, and I'm like, no, let's do something functional and fun, and something that my sim can use. And I went for a foosball table instead. I was really thinking maybe foosball table or another bubble blower, but then again, there's a bubble blower on the deck, so it became a foosball table. And I really like the foosball table, and I don't use it enough. I always forget that I have that in the game. But to be fair, we have now lots of stuff in the game. If you have every stuff pack, game pack and expansion pack like me, there is so much stuff now. The game is really feeling more completer than it was when it came out. Of course, it's not complete. I'm still missing my toddlers, and I'm missing my seasons, but it's getting there stuff-wise. I mean, for stuff, I think we have a lot of things that we're missing in the beginning. For gameplay, we are still missing lots of things. So for gameplay, we are not okay. But for stuff, I think we are getting there with all the stuff packs. I mean, I think this is like 9 stuff pack or the 8th stuff pack. So we have loads of stuff packs at this point, and then all the stuff from the game packs and the expansion packs. So there is a lot in game. So it's no wonder that I sometimes forget something. So have you seen the wooden slates that I was placing there? I really talked over that, but I just liked the look of the wooden slates connecting to the wooden slates upstairs, so it feels like the first floor and the second floor flow together, if you know what I mean. And it gave me a very Zen feeling and also an industrial vibe. So I was really happy with that little architectural thingy that I did there. So this is going to be the bathroom, and all the bathrooms in this penthouse are very small. So this is a small bathroom with only a bath, a sink, and a toilet. But the bathroom on the 3rd floor is even smaller. And I could have made them bigger, but I didn't want to, because then my kitchen would have been smaller, and I really liked the size of the kitchen, so I went with smaller bathrooms instead. And to be fair, your Sims only take a bath or a shower there and take a poop, and that's it. They don't do anything else in there. So I don't think it's really important to have that large bathrooms in your house. Of course, it's nice. I mean, it's nice to have a large one because you don't have routing issues and it looks fancy. But I do think for a small, tiny bathroom, this one looks really nice and zen-y and soothing, which I was going for. So this is, I think it fits in quite nicely with the overall theme. So using, I think the bathroom set is also from Peacemaker, I see, by the way. It's new Hampton Getaway or Hideaway, I'm not sure. It's something Hampton bathroom set. Oh my gosh, I'm so... my throat is hurting. I'm just going to take a sip because I have a real sore throat. But anyways, this is the guest bedroom, and I wanted the guest bedroom to be very neutral because it is a Zen penthouse. So I tried to make this Zen as well. So I went with a city living bed. So at first I placed the cheaper futon bed, and I was looking at it, I was like, it looked a bit tattered and old, and I was like, oh my gosh, you placed the second-hand bed. So I replaced it with the newer bed, the new one, so the normal one, and then I enlarged the wooden I think those are like mats from Spade. I don't know, it really gave it a Zen vibe and a little bit more detail to the room, and I really liked how that combined for the guest bedroom. So I really feel, for me, that the guest bedroom is very soothing and Zen, and that's exactly what I was going for. Of course, placing a bookcase there because it was a little space that we had open, and I didn't want to go with another mirror or a painting. So I was like, let's just put in a shelf, and that will be fine as well. And I do think that this bookshelf is also from Peacemaker, I see, and this is from his Myra set, and it just looks a little bit artistic, which I like. And I'm going to stop saying his name, by the way, because I'm sounding like a broken record. Oh my gosh. There is really something in my throat. It's maybe because I have my I have the, how do you call it, the radiator on, and the air gets really dry, you know, and it feels like there's like sandpaper in my throat. It's really hurting me, and maybe I'm getting a cold. That's also a possibility. So yeah, making everything brick. There is a lot of brick in this penthouse. So the first and the second floor are all brick, but the third floor is wood, but you won't really see it because it's really just exists of windows. There is no wall in the entire third floor. There is a window in every section, which is hard to furnish, by the way, because I needed a wall for my large wardrobe, which I didn't have, and I didn't want to enclose everything. I wanted this to have a very open feeling. So at first I was thinking here at this session, let's close it off with a door, and then I can place a wardrobe on that wall there. But it felt too claustrophobic and really not zen. So this layout is not going to stay, and I'm going to work with wooden slates as dividers, really. The bathroom there, that is going to stay. There is going to be a little bathroom area with a sink and a toilet and nothing else. And I'm going to use the wooden slates here as a little divider. So a privacy wall, but not so private wall, if you get what I mean. So I wanted them to have the illusion of privacy. And to be honest, it's a small penthouse, and there is like only two bedrooms, and the second bedroom is way down on the first floor. So I don't think the privacy is an issue here. So this is fine for me. So I am using the how do you say it again? The vanity table in this build. I know it wasn't necessary, but I just needed it for my sim. I just already saw her sitting there putting on makeup before she goes out. So a vanity table was necessary for me. But if you don't have this, the vintage glamour stuff back, you can still download this build, but the vanity table and the 3 mirrors that I'm using are going to disappear. So that's not really much. You can always replace the mirrors with normal mirrors and just place one up so that you get a full-length mirror like I did in previous builds, or just leave the mirrors all together. And the vanity table you can replace with bijvoorbeeld a computer, or bijvoorbeeld for example a computer. Oh my gosh, the Dutch is seeping in again. Anyways, yeah, we are almost finished here with this build. I am just making it look a little bit cluttered, not too cluttered, but just some plants. There's some shampoo I think I place, and tissues of course, and stuff like that, just to make it a little bit more luxurious, and that there is a sim actually living here. So yeah, this is going to be the not really a walk-in, because I'm not using the get-together wardrobe. So it's just a section, a vanity section, and there is going to be a dresser. And I do place clothing racks on the wall to give the illusion of a little walk-in, but it's not a real walk-in here. But it's fine, it's very open and still very zen-like for me. I mean, I really like this section. So yeah, that's basically it for this build. I think I've said everything that I wanted to say. All I'm going to do is now furnish the bedroom, and just do all the lighting, because the lighting I need to do. And yeah, that's basically it for this build. So I am going to leave you guys here for the final little bit with some music. I hoped that you enjoyed the build, by the way. Let me know in the comment section below the video what you guys thought of the build. Was it zen enough? Maybe not zen enough. I really would like to know. I mean, all your feedback, suggestions are welcome. It makes me a better builder, because I really do take everything in consideration and I just take it with me. And for the people who have been commenting on my builds the recent days and I didn't come back to you guys, I was really busy, and I'm getting a lot of comments lately on a lot of builds of mine, and it's really hard for me to keep track of them. I try to say something back, but sometimes I just don't see it. So sorry if I haven't said anything yet. I am going to try to get back to you guys within the next couple of days. So yeah, that's basically it for this build. I hope that you guys enjoyed yourself watching my little video here, and don't forget to place your thumbs up if you liked it. Apparently it's very important to get likes and comments, so please comment, please like, I love it. And yeah, so I hope that you guys enjoy your day wherever you are, and hopefully I will see you in the next one. Bye bye!